Hi, today I will explain you real-world problems applying integers. But before to start with this topic, you have to remember some key math words. With this key math word, you will understand better the problems and you will identify which operation do you have to apply in the problem. For example, we have some key math word like for addition, for subtraction, for multiplication, and for division. For example, if you find one specific word that say total, more, make, means positive or means addition, or for example, half that means division, take away, owes like fewer, difference, less, remain means negative or means subtraction. For multiplication, we have time, we have multiply twice by, that means multiplication. So when you work with word problem, it's so important to remember the key math word. For example, here we have the first example. Brothers. Fabian owes his brother $8 and finds $5 in his jeans pocket. How much does he still owe his brother? First, we need to work with the data and then with the plan and finally with the answer. Remember, it's so important to follow these steps. We have some information and you have to identify. Sometimes to understand better, you can underline that word that can help you to solve the problem or to understand better the problem. For example, here we have some keyword, look, owes and finds. That means negative and positive. But you can find, for example, another extra information. For example, you have $8, okay? And you have $5. It's another extra information. So in our data, we are going to write Fabian owes $8. That means that we're going to write this number as a negative number, okay? But then he finds $5, and so we're gonna write positive $5. Even you can say positive $5, but it's just to represent the values. Okay, fine. Now you have to thinking in the operation. What operation can you use? For example, or what do you have to do? And then you will answer the question. In this case, we have 8, negative 8 plus 5. In this case, so we are going to add these two numbers. So we write negative 8, that means that Fabian owes his brother, but then he finds $5. So we're going to have negative 8 plus 5. And you have to remember the rules for integer. Different signs, we subtract them. 8 minus 5 is going to be 3. But remember, you have to thinking in the symbol or in the sign for the answer. 8 is greater than 5 and the symbol for 8 it's negative, so the answer is going to be negative. But you can say Fabian owes negative $3, okay? No, the question is how much does he still owe his brother? So you're gonna write the answer as a word phrase. Fabian still owes his brother $3. $3. And then we're going to move this one. This is Fabian. So, and this is our answer. Remember, the answer is not the operation. The answer is the word phrase. Okay? Now, and this is the answer. Now we're going to pass to the second example. Okay? That is about temperature. The thermometer, and you have to identify, in this one you have to identify even the words that can help you to identify what operation are you going to use. The thermometer say it's negative 5 degrees outside. First you have to identify this value. So if it's negative 5, look, negative 5 degrees outside. We have a negative value. The sun came out and the temperature went up. What does it mean went up? You have to try to identify. In this case, went up means positive or go up. okay, 7 degrees, and then you're going to write your data. So you can write -5 degrees, -5 degrees outside, and then but then went up 7 degrees. That means positive number. 7 degrees went up, okay, and then you have to think in what do you have to do with these two numbers. In this case, -5 and then went up means positive, and then what are we going to do? We need to add them. So in this case, we are going to write -5, that are the degrees, plus 7. So then -5 plus 7 are different signs, so we're going to subtract them. So it's going to be 7 minus 5, it's 2. Now we're going to thinking in the positive, if it's negative or if it's positive. In this case, it's positive because 7 is greater than 5. Now the answer will be the temperature is 2 degrees. It's 2 degrees, okay? Or it's 2 degrees warm. Now with the last one, we had this word problem that says supermarket. Juan Diego has 10 I need to change this word because it's wallet. Wait, so I'm gonna change it. In his wallet, and he owes $7 to the cashier. How much money does he have left? First, you need to identify those values. So for example, here we have another keyword that we can use it, and we have this one. Juan Diego has $10. That means positive value. So how are we going to write in the data? Positive $10. Positive $10. Or just positive 10. Remember, you can say positive $10. We write it because to remember our operation. And then we have owes $7. So that means negative, and we copy $7. And then with these two numbers, you have to create your $10 hash. I'm gonna copy, complete it, and $7 owes. Okay, and then you have to create your plan. How are you going to create your plan? With these two numbers, positive 10, 10 minus 7. Now we're gonna have 10 minus 7 are equal signs. We subtract them, so it's going to be 3. Different sign because this is positive and this is negative. And the answer is going to be the Juan Diego has $3. Juan Diego has $3. Okay, and this is our final answer. I had this quote that say mathematics is written for mathematicians. Now remember, to answer these word problems, you have to remember the key math word. It's so important. You have to follow the step data, the plan, and the answer, because with this data, you're gonna identify the operation, because sometimes maybe in the next topics you will know if it's addition, multiplication, division, or subtraction. So you have to use and you have to try to connect this key math word with the word problems. Okay, so remember, to practice, it's the best way to improve in math.